With regard to the brachioradialis, this is a pretty unusual muscle in that its fibers run vertically in the sagittal plane, but it's going to have transverse actions in both pronation and supination. When the forearm is in a pronated state, it is going to be responsible for supination, and when the forearm is in a supinated state, it's going to be responsible for pronation. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to another episode of Ask Me Anything. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to be your own therapist by demonstrating 2 myofascial stretching exercises for elbow pain relief, forearm pain relief, and also wrist pain relief. And this comes at the request of Jeff H, who says, most words spoken in 50 seconds on YouTube. Great job. Always great information. My latest issue that I'm sure you see a lot of is sore brachioradialis from pull-ups. Sore as hell. Can't even work out. Never had this before, but I guess too many pull-ups will do it. Been having pain for a few weeks now. Stop the pull-ups, trying to limit myself to exercises that don't hurt. Well, Jeff, I promised you I was going to make a video for the myofascial stretching exercise for the brachioradialis, and here it is. With regard to the brachioradialis, this is a pretty unusual muscle in that its fibers run vertically in the sagittal plane, but it's going to have transverse actions in both pronation and supination. When the forearm is in a pronated state, it is going to be responsible for supination, and when the forearm is in a supinated state, it's going to be responsible for pronation. So what we can do to target the brachioradialis in all of its fiber directions is do the myofascial stretching exercise for the brachioradialis, and also the myofascial stretching exercise for the Pronator Quadratus. With regard to the first one, the first exercise is going to be the myofascial stretching exercise for the brachioradialis, and for this one, you could do it in either a seated position, standing, it doesn't really matter, but you could want to go and sit back onto your heels, and then you want to flex your elbow to 90 degrees. The reason that we're flexing our elbows to 90 degrees is because we want to release some of the tension on the biceps brachii muscle to get maximum recruitment of the actual brachioradialis muscle. From here, we're going to go ahead and take the contralateral hand, so the hand opposite to the side that we're stretching, and we're going to take the wrist into flexion, and then we want to prioritize pronation of the forearm. We're going to do that by pointing the fingers away from our body, and then we're going to hold this for 3 sets of 30 seconds on each side, and this is the myofascial stretching exercise for the brachioradialis. This one right over here is particularly going to target the lateral fibers of the brachioradialis, and then if we want to target more of the medial fibers, what we could do is the myofascial stretching exercise for the Pronator Quadratus, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. For the myofascial stretching exercise for the Pronator Quadratus, once again, you're going to be sitting back on your heels. I'm going to do it standing. It's not really going to mean too much of a difference, but we're going to flex our elbow to 90 degrees, and then from this position, again, we're going to take the contralateral hand. We're going to go ahead and flex the wrist, and then we want to prioritize supination of the forearm. So what we're going to do is point our fingers up toward the ceiling, and we want to go into as much supination as possible, and then we're going to hold that for 3 sets of 30 seconds. And this one right over here, because we're going in supination, aside from targeting just the Pronator Quadratus, we're also going to be able to target the medial fibers of the brachioradialis. But those were the 2 myofascial stretching exercises to help with elbow pain relief, forearm pain relief, and also wrist pain relief. If you have issues with regard to either elbow pain, forearm pain, or wrist pain, or if you just have a really tight brachioradialis, go ahead and give those exercises a try. And if you have given them a try, go ahead and drop your questions down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought of this, and if you have any other questions, go ahead and ask your questions down in the comment section, because I would love to help you guys out. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button so I know to keep making these types of videos in the future. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, as I will be uploading new videos every single day. That's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you again tomorrow.